Hi there, thank you for joining us for the project demo. We have developed a medical chatbot, MedChat, an AI that helps patients with health-related questions. MedChat allows patients to ask health questions and then receive personalized responses based on their medical data. Before walking through the product, let's quickly overview the architectural design. The chat application interface is built on top of Streamlit, an open-source Python framework for building and deploying interactive, data-driven web applications. Through RAG, or Retrieval-Augmented Generations, the system pulls FHIR data and then feeds the large language model context for these questions. We use LangChain, a tool that can chain together a large language model and the Streamlit chat interface, and that also helps with managing the RAG pipeline and then trim the message to fit large language model context size requirements to avoid overflow. For user authentication, we use Smart on FHIR. As for the large language model itself, we use OpenAI for the LLM behind the chatbot, out of economic and time efficiency considerations. We also use Tokenizer to ensure that a model's input is tokenized in the same way as the model was trained. So now, let's do a quick walkthrough of this product. Here's the login page. We use a Smart on FHIR for authentication. This allows the patients to securely log in using their credentials. A list of different user credentials of demo users was provided for testing purpose. Each user has a specific condition, so you will be able to test different scenarios. Now if you click Login with Center, you will be brought to this login page. After putting in your username and password, you can click Sign In, Proceed Anyways, Allow Access, and then now, while logging in, the FHIR resources will be loaded from the Sandbox FHIR server and then added to a vector database. As the user, you will be brought directly to the chat interface. To save some time, let's use this chat interface. It already has FHIR loaded. Here, you can ask general medical questions like, maybe, what is normal BMI for adult male? The response was normal BMI for adult male is typically between 18.5 to 24.9. You can also ask individual specific questions like, what was my last BMI? And the response is, your last recorded BMI was 24 on August 21, 2024. If you're interested, you can also ask, based on my BMI, can you give me some tips? And MedChat would respond with, since your BMI is 24, which is within the normal range, here are some general tips for you to maintain a healthy lifestyle. This is when the RAG comes into play, or Retrieval Augmented Generation. MedChat can give you personalized answer as the FHIR data was used to pull health data from electronic health records, EHRs, and then feed this data into the prompt for the LLM. Currently, our system can access patient and observation data from a Smart on EHR. We're planning to load more. Also, if you want to ask a non-health questions, MedChat would abstain from answering in order to keep the conversation in the medical zone that the model was tuned for. So for example, if you want to ask, what is the capital for France? The response would be, I'm here to help with health-related questions. If you have any health inquiries, please feel free to ask. Looking ahead, our team plans on expanding the system's capabilities by loading additional FHIR resources from Oracle Health EHR data. Millennium platform, such as condition, medical requests, procedure data, etc. We would also like to add tools that can help LLM to gather more specific information about the patient themselves. We can also help improve the UI by adding an avatar for the chatbots. And last but not least, develop evaluation strategies and metrics to assess the quality of the model. Thank you for joining our demo. Let us know if you have any questions or feedback. Have a great day.